Hey guys, so for today's video, I have a testing new makeup full face of first impressions. I'm so excited for this video. There's so many goodies to test out. So we have the entire Too Faced Peach collection in this video. I tested out most of the stuff in the Peach collection except for the eyeshadow palette because you guys wanted me. I took a vote on Twitter and you guys voted the new Morphe 3502 palette. We have the new Anastasia blush kit, Anastasia glow kit. We got some awesome goodies to test out in today's video. I'm also using the new Too Faced Peach foundation. Also, I'm gonna link my sweater down below. It's actually the same sweater that I wore two, 3 weeks ago in my fall makeup tutorial, the black one. This one is just in the shade Olive. I'm gonna link it down below because you guys love this sweater and I love it. I'm obsessed with it. It's just a really nice oversized kind of knit jumper from Boohoo. I'm gonna link it down below. And other than that, if you guys are interested in checking out how I got this fall, really nice, rich, warm makeup look, testing out these new goodies, then make sure to keep on watching. Let's just go ahead and get started. We're gonna be testing out most of the Too Faced Peach collection, like I said. This is the Peach Mist Mattifying Setting Spray infused with peach and sweet fig cream. It smells good, nothing too strong. I want to test it out. It does say setting spray, but I want to try it before makeup. Yeah, I want to try it before and after. The spray is a little bit harder to push down, but it smells really good. It smells like soft peach with sweet fig. Like, it smells good. So it smells like what it says it's going to smell like. This is the Too Faced Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. Oh, I wasn't expecting it to be peach colored, but that's really cute. It feels like 90% silicone, but like 10% a little bit of moisturizer, which I like. I like this so far. And it does feel cooling, like it doesn't feel heavy or dry, it feels fresh. So most excited for the new Peach Perfect Foundation. This is the Comfort Matte Foundation. This says oil-free, 14-hour wear, oil controlling, photo friendly, which that's important to me because I do take obviously a lot of selfies for Instagram. So I have here the shade Warm Beige and Sand. I do wear sand in They're Born This Way, so I'm assuming that I'm gonna be sand. And this, I guess we're gonna have to just see. I'm giving it a shake. I'm also gonna apply this with my beauty blender. It's not extremely full coverage, but it gives you a nice even coverage, like it blends really nicely. I do think if I needed a full coverage, I would probably have to apply a little bit of a second layer or just more product. It feels really comfortable. Like, I definitely get what they're saying with the whole comfort matte situation. So it definitely is matte. Like, it's matte, but I don't know if you guys can see. It has a little, like 10% of that healthy glow underneath. So I'm just gonna take a little bit extra and apply a little bit more. I always have like redness on my cheeks and like discoloration there. So I always like more coverage on the cheek area. But at least you guys will get to see how it looks when it's built up. Yeah, I feel like it built up nicely. What do you guys think? All right, so I don't have a new concealer to try today, but I'm gonna just use the Tarte Shape Tape and we're gonna skip over this part and jump right into the new product. All right, so I have this Peach Blur Translucent Smoothing Finishing Powder. So this is how it looks. I originally thought this was a blush, but it's not. It's a translucent powder, which has like a peach tint, but then it goes completely translucent. I don't know, I'm gonna see if I like this for setting the under eye because it has like a peach tint, so I'm just gonna see if it's translucent or if it does have like a slight radiance. So it seems to be translucent. I mean, it does say translucent, but just because it had like some of that tint when it's initially swatched, I was curious about that. So they also came out with a cream to powder bronzer, and this is in the shade Toasted Peach. So I'm curious to see how I'm gonna like this. So it gives you like, it's very like light coverage. It's nothing too much. I'm gonna actually pick up a denser brush so I can see if I can get more coverage. Morphe E7. Yeah, it's just more of a natural. I don't think I'm feeling it. And it looks kind of like too cool on my skin tone. I'm looking for something like warmer for a bronzer. And then we're gonna try the Sweetie Pie Radiant Matte Bronzer. I love the packaging on all these products. I'm just not sure if like everything is necessary, even though the product is so beautiful. It says Radiant Matte Bronzer. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. I guess it's supposed to be just like a natural finish. I don't know how I'm gonna like this. Ooh, You guys, I might have to, ooh, I'm gonna swatch that first on my hand so I don't make a mistake here. That's how the bronzer is. So I don't think this is for, yeah, it's pink. I don't think that's gonna be for medium skin tone. I'm glad I swatched that first before I put it on the face. I'm gonna take my MAC Give Me Sun because I need some sun. I need some warmth. Anastasia actually came out with new blush kits, which I test out the shade Gradient in my last makeup tutorial, the fall makeup tutorial, but this is the shade Radiant. This is so beautiful. This seems to be more of a summer, spring, at least that's what Norvina was saying. I think I'm gonna use this orange shade today. This is a really nice, like orangey, peachy shade, so pigmented. Ooh, really pretty. I might even just put a little bit more. Ooh, really pretty. So Too Faced also came out with a Peach Frost Melting Powder Highlighter in the shade Happy Face. But I also have this really cool, weird sponge that I just got in the mail Friday from e.l.f. So this is a glitter sponge. When I saw this, I was like, e.l.f., why would you put glitter in a sponge? Because no one wants glitter on their face. But then I saw that it said highlighting sponge. So this is specifically only for you to use for highlighting. And so I kind of tested it on my hand, and I'll just show you guys now, I guess. There's my hand. No sparkles, really. I just got like one, or yeah, there's like one right there. So I don't know, like I don't even know what, we're just gonna try this. I'm just gonna take some of that. I think this is more of a subtle highlight. Oh, that's really pretty though. Like it definitely is a subtle highlight, but that's really pretty. It just kind of like looks natural. And I like this sponge. I actually might be using this for highlighting because I like it. It's bouncy. I'm picky with sponges. You guys know that. I actually didn't like e.l.f.'s other sponges. I don't like their other sponges. I really don't. But this one's nice. It's like fluffy, you know? Like it's not hard. I hate when they're too hard. Okay, so Anastasia came out with a new glow kit. This is the Sugar Glow Kit. So it seems like some of these shades are already, like I don't think these are new shades because they've already done Butterscotch. But I'm curious to try it because I previously didn't have that good of an experience. Why is this not focusing? There we go. That good of an experience with the shade Butterscotch before. It was too glittery, but this one seems to be a better formula. I don't know. We're going to have to test it out. So I am actually going to take the shade Butterscotch. So let's see. Ooh, beautiful. Yeah, this formula, it definitely has a bit of shimmer, but it's like, it's more of like the formula closest to the Anastasia Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. It's like it has some shimmer, but it doesn't look tacky. It looks good, like complimentary. I'm actually gonna take a little bit of Gumdrop and put that on top. Ooh, I'm gonna be super highlighted today. So I have new brow products to test out. This is the Benefit Foolproof Brow Powder, the Ka-Brow Brow Gel, I believe this is, Cream Gel Brow Color, and this is the Brow Volumizing Fiber Gel. So I have all of these in the shade 5. So what's really cool is it comes with a little brush, so we're gonna try and use that. I feel like this brush is so tiny. I don't know if I would actually use the brush. It's like small to hold. It doesn't glide on the way I thought it would. It's a bit drier of a formula, which I don't know how I feel about so far, but that's just how it feels. Yeah, like it's not as wet of a formula as the Anastasia Dip Brow. I just think I would like my brush better, my Anastasia number 12 brush. So I'm gonna test the brow powder, and I'm gonna take this shade, and I'm just gonna kind of feather that on the front of the brow, how I normally would with my Anastasia brow powder. Brow powder just adds like this softness to your brows, and it just makes it look nice and natural. I've really been loving brow powders lately. So now we're gonna test out the Gimme Brow. Oh, I didn't know this was the Gimme Brow. Yeah, it's just a different packaging. I've used Gimme Brow before and I love Gimme Brow. I don't know, I think this is a sample size, is it? Anyways, I love Gimme Brow, but a good alternative, like now I just use the L'Oreal Brow Stylist because it's so similar. So I stopped using Gimme Brow just because it's more expensive than the L'Oreal one. So I just use the L'Oreal one. So I actually forgot to test this out. This is the Peach Perfect Mattifying Loose Setting Powder. I'm really excited for this. So I'm actually just gonna set the rest of my face that hasn't been set yet. So I'm just gonna leave the cap a little bit open and puff some up. And then some will come up and I'm just going to use some. A little bit on the brush, tap it off. And I'm just gonna set the parts of my face that weren't set, which is normally just the bottom. And I'm gonna do a little bit extra on the sides of the nose. So I already primed and set my eyes, and now I'm really excited because we're gonna be testing out the new Morphe 3502 palette. Like, you guys, I'm so excited for this. I know people are like, I think people are like tired of hearing about Morphe, but you guys can't deny it. Like, they have some great quality shadows for a good affordable price, and they come out with some bomb shade combinations. Like, there's a reason why their palettes sell out. And I also took a vote on Twitter last night too. I was like, what do you guys want me to play with? Anastasia Prism palette, Too Faced Peach Matte palette, or the Morphe? And the Morphe won, you guys. So that's what we're gonna use today. This is an entire super warm palette. Like, this is warmer than the original. I'm gonna actually show you guys the original 35 right now, 35.0. So this is 35.0 over here, and this is 35.02. So I've always thought that the 35.0 was like, it had a bit too many browns, like it needed more warmth. And this is more warmth. Like, you have amazing browns, amazing warm neutrals, amazing reds and oranges and cranberries, and wow, like great color combination here. So this shade right here looks like the most perfect transition shade. So I'm gonna start off with that. I am just gonna take that on a Sigma E40 brush. And that's a perfect transition shade, like not too cool, not too warm. I think I wanna take this one and then this one next. I'm just still gonna work with the fluffy brush and use this almost as a transition just to deepen that up a bit in the crease. Wow, that's really pretty. That added like that extra peachy, orangey warmth. So I'm gonna take that other second shade that I showed you guys and really kind of focus that more. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm taking that and like pressing it in just to make my crease more deep set. I'm just gonna take a brush and feather that out with no product on. So I'm actually gonna take this rich, warm orangey brown right here, this like rust color, and I'm also going to put that in the crease, but just a little bit below where I put the other shade, where we're gonna stick with that circle theme. These are blending like a dream. I'm wondering if they took pointers from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, because these are blending like really good, like exceptionally good. So once I've placed that there, I'm just gonna take a clean brush and feather that out just on the edges, not where I place a product, just like on the edges, just so it can feather out. I'm gonna take a tiny bit of product, really tap most of that off, and just, yeah, just wing that out, clean off the brush, and feather that outwards. I'm gonna take a little bit more of that and bring it up a little bit higher, just a little bit, because I feel like it gets lost when I open my eyes. Don't know how red these shades are gonna come out, so I'm gonna try to play it a bit safer and use this shade, hoping that it won't be too, you know, too vibrant, but I guess we're gonna see. And I'm just taking that on a smaller detailed brush. This is the Morphe E36, and I'm just taking that and popping that directly into the crease. I'm gonna take more of that, tap off. Wow, that's a really beautiful, rich, red orange rust. I kind of want a little bit more of that rusty orange to come through, so I'm gonna take the shade before the one I just did and just put some in the crease, dust it slowly. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this dark, rich red brown, and I'm just gonna feather this on the outer portion down here, and a little bit in the inner part too. And then I'm just taking the Morphe M503 just to blend that out and make it ombre in a little bit. I'm just gonna keep building up that dark shade. So I'm gonna use this beautiful, like rich, warm bronzy shade, and I'm gonna use it dry just to see how it applies dry first. It's probably gonna be best with my finger, but let's just try this side on a brush first and the other side with my finger. Wow, not that much fallout either, and that's a beautiful rich bronze. So now I'm just gonna try with my finger. Yeah, definitely you do get, I mean, of course, just more of that metallic. So I'm just gonna take the transition shade and leave the center empty. I'm gonna build up most of the same shades I just used in the crease. And then I'm just taking that beautiful shimmer shade and popping it on the bottom. Taking the darkest brown in the palette, I'm just smudging that a little bit close to the lash. I'm going to take the second shade in the palette, the pale gold, and just pop that in the inner corner. So anytime there's a new drugstore mascara, I am on it. I have to try it. This is the new CoverGirl Peacock Flare Mascara, and the wand is actually really cool. Here's how the wand looks. Really cool, right? Separates the lashes nicely, but I'm not getting that volume that I would want. So I really want to test out the new Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick. So I have two shades here. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use. I think I'm going to use Peachy. This is the shade Peachy. Really beautiful, right? I also have in front of me the shade Rosewood, which is beautiful, but I don't think I want that for today. I'm not sure. I guess we'll just play around and see. But I know I really want like a lip liner. I think I want Brown Sugar by Kylie. So I'm just going to line my lips with Brown Sugar. And then I think I'm going to pop on Peachy. Ooh. Very matte. Wow. Okay, not really movable. I wasn't expecting that. So they're very like matte, like almost like a dry matte. I might pop on a little bit of Rosewood. Just like the slightest bit. It does look really smooth though. They're just dry to the point where like you can't rub them. You have to like pat it to blend. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I might have to try it without a lip liner. All right, so I just popped on some lashes and did my bottom lashes, but I wanted to tell you guys I just finished off my makeup by spraying some of this, and it kind of ruined my makeup a little bit just because it spits out in like spats and splatters. So I kind of had like dots all over my face a little bit, so I just had to like blend it out, and I had to finish off with the Morphe spray instead. So I don't think I'm like a fan of this unless I'm gonna use this before. Like I'm gonna have to test it out more. If like the formula is really good, I'm gonna have to use it before my makeup and not after, because like I said, it gave me splatters all over. All right, so that completes the full face first impressions testing new makeup. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the eye look. Even though it's more about testing out the makeup, I always try to make these videos kind of interesting in terms of the makeup look. So I wanted to do something really warm, rich, and orange, kind of fall related. So don't forget to give this video a like, thumbs up, and please don't forget to sign up for notifications. Right next to the subscribe button, there's a little bell notification. If you click that and click all notifications, you're gonna get notified every single time I upload a new video so that you won't ever have to miss a video. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.